Hello, my name's Scott Perry. I'm a professional magician and this is a magic review.
It's a kind of magic.
In today's review, we're going to be looking at Michael Skinner's Ultimate 3-Card Monte. So without wasting any time, there is nothing new with this. This is a very old trick. It's been around for decades, but the TLDR on this is that it's a must-have purchase. It doesn't matter whether you're new to magic, whether you're a seasoned magician. This is something that every magician who performs card tricks should have and should be able to perform. It's a very good routine. It's very cheap. It's very hard hitting. It's very impressive and it's enjoyable to watch as well. It's baffling. It's all of the things that a magic trick should be, but there's nothing new here. So if you already have this, there's no need to purchase it. But if you don't have this, or if you don't have the gimmicks, then it's a must-have purchase. That's the TLDR. Let's get on to what is it. So the Ultimate 3-Card Monte is a routine around the idea of the old street swindle, where you would have 3 cards, 2 would be black, and then there would be a red queen or something like this. The cards may differ around the world, but the idea also, it sometimes is called Chase the Ace, sometimes it's called Find the Lady, 3-Card Monte. There would be 3 cards, you would mix them up, people would perform this on the street and try to hustle you out of money. So that's where 3-Card Monte comes from. But Ultimate 3-Card Monte is a more magical version of the street hustle. So it's very simple in the way that everything works. The routining is very easy to follow. It's very simple to understand what's happening and how the magic is happening. So that's what it is. It's a modern version, although it is a classic now. It is decades old, but in terms of the history of the world, it's a modern version of the classic 3-Card Monte hustle. So that's what it is. There's some transposition of cards. I'm not going to perform the routine for you, but I will put a couple of clips on, and there may have been a couple of clips just before I mentioned that as well, that show you just like a couple of the transitions where the card that you're supposed to keep track of, changes places magically and that kind of thing. But it's a very good routine for a modern version and simplified version of 3-Card Monte. But what do you get with Michael Skinner's Ultimate 3-Card Monte? What you receive is this little package just here. You receive 3 gimmicks inside. I say gimmicks, they're just cards. 2 of them are specially printed. So you can choose when you place the order whether you want them on red bicycles or blue bicycles. I can't show you the fronts because then that would give away the secret, but that's what you receive. 3 cards. They are, I'm pretty sure, USPCC printed, and they're on, classic rider back designs. So very good for a working magician. That doesn't matter too much, the design and the cards, for someone who's a hobbyist or an amateur, or someone who just likes to perform tricks for their friends and family. That doesn't matter too much, but for a professional, I know that a lot of people will want bicycle rider backs. So that's what you receive. There is a little bit more information and tip about this, the gimmicks in general, at the end in the final thought, so stay tuned until that. But that's what you receive in terms of the physical package. You are also provided a link and a password to a video instructions that's in the studio. It's created by and filmed by Murphy's Magic, so it's really high quality. It's in English, but it's very easy to follow. The angles are very good. It's just a high quality tutorial. It's roughly 35 minutes. But again, just like I said in the TLDR, it doesn't teach you anything new. There's no new adaptations to this. This is just the classic Ultimate 3-Card Monte by Michael Skinner that has existed for decades now. So if you're looking for something brand new and revolutionary with this, that's not what you're getting. You're just getting an updated version with tutorials and cards, and that's it, basically. But that's what you get with it. 3 cards, 3 gimmicks, and yes, stay tuned to the end because I do have a couple of tips on the gimmicks. How easy is it? It's pretty easy. I would say, it's amateur level easy, which is why I said in the TLDR that this is the perfect magic trick for everyone. If you're buying a magic trick as a gift for someone that isn't too difficult, who hasn't performed magic before, this is a great beginner magic trick for a child or a teenager or an adult. This is suitable for most ages. It's suitable for most people as well because there's no difficult sleight of hand. So it's a very, very simple and easy routine to perform. It will require some practice because there is some uh, things about being coordinated within the routine of where cards are, and you need to know what you're doing. You can't just like let the gimmicks do the work. So you do have to do a bit of practice. You do have to do a bit of routining before you will be able to perform it properly and slickly. And if you do make a mistake, it's gonna ruin the whole magic trick. So it does require a bit of practice, but it's by no means a difficult magic trick at all. Everyone of all skill levels is able to do this. Also, if people have arthritis or things like this, it shouldn't be a problem with Ultimate 3 Card Monte. It's quite a simple routine to perform in terms of the sleight of hand and things. There's very minimal technique involved. And the reset time is equally as good. Reset time is instant. These 3 cards are ready to go anytime, anywhere. And that's it, basically. Once you finish the routine, if you wanted to, you could go back straight into performing it for another group of people or the same group of people if they're desperate to see the magic trick again. But yes, it's instant reset. But how are the angles? The angles, again, are really good. The way that you perform the routine is by having the 3 cards like this. So you hold them obviously not facing towards yourself, but I don't want to expose the gimmicks. So you hold them like this, and then you put the cards down onto a table one at a time like this, and this is kind of what you're working with. So you can perform this completely surrounded. If there are people behind you, they're not going to see the fronts of the cards, so they won't enjoy the magic trick as much. But you could always just turn around and show them the cards like this, or face up like this, so that let me show you. So you can hold the cards like this or like this to show everyone, and then you can put the cards down one at a time. So the angles are 360. There isn't really any restrictions to this. Pocket space is fantastic as well. You're looking at just 3 playing cards, so it takes up almost no pocket space. What more could you ask for from a magic trick than taking up that amount of space? You can put these in your wallet. You can put them in like a little, the plastic sleeves that you get for magic tricks, and also like a plastic sleeve for, the really thin plastic sleeves that people collect things like Pokemon cards and collectibles in. So you could even put them in something like that, just a clear plastic sleeve, just to protect them, to make sure they don't get dirty or wet or anything like that. So yes, pocket space is very minimal. And that leaves us with just my final thoughts. My final thoughts are much like my TLDR thoughts, that everyone, if you do not have this, or you have never performed this or never owned this, this is a must-have purchase. It's a classic of magic. It's brilliant by all standards, by all levels. The only advice that I might be able to offer you is that the cards are regular cards, so they will get dirty. It might have been nice if they were not normal cards in terms of regular USPCC cards, but they were actually like a plastic card. It would have been nice if that, still bicycle, but bicycle 100% plastic cards, because then they would have lasted forever. It's unfortunate that they didn't do that, but it is what it is. So maybe they can bring out, a waterproof version after some time, but we'll see about that. What we have to work with right now is 3 regular cards, so they will get dirty. You will need to keep them dry, and they will wear out over time. The good thing is that you can get these gimmicks in just a regular pack of mixed gimmicked cards. So you can buy from most magic dealers a pack of cards that is just an assortment of all different kinds of gaffs. And that will very, very likely include what you need for this. So if you already know how to do Michael Skinner's Ultimate 3 Card Monte, there's no reason to buy this. Just go out, buy yourself another pack of gaffs, and you can perform it with that, and then you have 50 other gaffs that you can use for other things. Like I said, there's nothing new here, but it is an amazing magic trick. It's under £10 or $10. So yeah, I don't think you can go wrong in purchasing this. that's all of my thoughts on Michael Skinner's Ultimate 3-Card Monte. If you found it useful, if you found it helpful, if you found it insightful, hit the like button, leave a comment if you have any questions about it, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And I will see you in the next review.